Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And it's been quite some time that I have made a video like this, sitting and talking to the camera. And rather, I wanted to give some life updates about myself. What is my standing in the academic front? What I am going to do next? Whether my PhD is completed or not? All those things I wanted to share with everyone. So the very first thing, whether my PhD is done or not, yes, I have completed my PhD. So I have the doctorate to my name, and it was May 12th of this year that I finished my PhD. I mean, I defended my thesis in front of my supervisor and the external examiner, and I was awarded the degree of PhD. And the moment was freaking surreal. You get to spend that day with the people with whom you were sharing the whole journey, your seniors, your juniors, your loved ones, and you know, coming out of the examination room and everyone congratulating you. That was so nice. The feeling was so nice. And those moments, if you're doing a PhD and or whether you've already done it or not, you know that those moments, that day, is to be cherished forever, throughout your life. Now my PhD is done, so I got my degree. Now what's next? So there is a very good point and a very relevant question that you're asked once you're done with your PhD. Whether you're staying in the same institute, whether you're moving out, whether you're going for a postdoc, going to the industry, you have a lot of different options. For me, from the very beginning, I wanted to stay in academics, so I am going for a postdoc. Rather, I was applying for postdocs since last year. I mean, at the end of last year when I started writing my thesis. So there were a lot of rejections. I mean, a ton of rejections. I mean, I think 80% of the labs to where I had applied for a postdoc rejected. Most of them saying that they don't have the required funding to hire a postdoc, and that's very relevant on their part as well. They cannot take someone as a postdoc and not pay them. So yeah, those were the caveats. There were a lot of them, but finally, there was one lab in Canada where I had emailed to the PI, and he replied back that your field, the work that you have done is resonating with the work that they do in the lab. So he set up a meeting with me. I presented my work, my PhD work, in front of him and his lab. And finally, this year, sometime in February, I think, February or March, I got the official letter for the postdoc. So it's the next thing that I am moving to Canada in a month. I mean, not even a month, I think in 2 weeks, I'm moving to Canada for beginning my postdoc journey as a researcher. And the feelings kind of mixed right now, because I have been to another country before for a conference. I went to the US, to University of Florida for a conference last year. Not last year, 2024. The experience was amazing because you get to be around people who are there in your field for a long time, and they have been doing this substantial research, and you get to learn from them, you get to work with them. That was kind of like an eye-opener, that how little I know, even after spending so much of time in my PhD, how little I have managed to get into my brain. When you go to this highly reputable labs, you see their work, you get to know like where you stand in that particular field. So nevertheless, it's all an experience. Everything is a learning curve. So I'm very grateful that this lab has agreed to take me as a postdoc, and has agreed for me to work with them in project. And a funny thing, the project that I will be working on is somewhat an extension of what I was doing in my PhD. So basically, in my PhD, I was working on skeletal muscle stem cells and bioactive lipids. So this postdoc position that I've got is working in the same domain in bioactive lipids as well as skeletal muscle stem cells. But there are a lot of new stuff that I would be learning, would be working on, and that is something that I really wanted to do. Like, whatever I've done in my PhD, I wanted to extrapolate that into something new, something novel, and create an impact on the field of stem cells and muscle biology. So yeah, there's that. Now, what else? Right now, I have come back to my hometown. I am back at Calcutta. I was staying in Mangalore for this 4.5 years. I started my PhD in 2022, in January of 2022, and I finished it in 2026 May. So yeah, it's kind of like 4.5 years. Right now, I'm back at home, staying with my family for some time, then meeting my friends, everyone around. Then I'll be leaving at the end of this month, and I really, really hope that this journey would be a good one, and I get to share my new experience with all of you who are watching, and I'll try to keep you posted. I'll try to keep this channel updated because I have been lagging behind a lot in making videos and stuff. And when you do a PhD, you have a lot of things going on in your mind, and you have a lot on your plate. So finding time is a crucial thing, which a lot of people can do, but I couldn't. I kind of fell behind making videos and sharing stuff in the world. So yeah, I'll try to do that more, hopefully. Let's see. And yeah, that's about it. That was a small life update that I wanted to put out in this channel. So yeah, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.